Show me something. We should, yeah, okay, we good, we good.
It will be all the process work. And that's que ahora, 2023, iba a ir a hacer un chequeo, but they were like,
I'ma do the sex bit.
At the confluence of the three rivers, the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela, we are here at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium.
Hey, appreciate the likes, T. What's going on, Randall? ASAP.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And we are underway from Pittsburgh.
Real Blaze.
Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And not a great decision to bring it out there as he's tackled just beyond the 10.
Pushing the Super Bowl. I'm gonna go ahead and believe that was a typo. I'm gonna go ahead and believe that was a typo.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I'm trying something a little bit different. I'll see if this corner route catches this corner.
Wilson going to come out throwing.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And into the end zone.
You good, bro? You good?
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I had the day off of work today because my little girl had surgery yesterday, so she wasn't able to do anything today, so she's chilling right now.
Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked.
I just took the
First play
opportunity
from
to
scrimmage, long
scream a little
touchdown
bit
pass.
while we
Let's
chilling.
be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say that it'd get tested on play number 1. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. But that, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
Oh no, everything good, man. Everything's good. It was just it was dental work.
Kick it away after the touchdown.
The best way to put it, bro, she got baby veneers, like for her baby teeth.
And
that's not what it is, but that's the best way to put it.
This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
We're gonna keep working with this blitz right here.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Off the play fake, Love. Oh, he's going to take a shot.
Damn, did he just give me with the same thing, basically?
Inside the 25.
He did.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Damn,
Romeo Doubs.
Spring break. We had spring break like 2 weeks ago.
And the Packers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
I know everybody got a little bit of a different spring break timing, but we had ours like 2 weeks ago.
Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied at 7.
Man, damn, you're going to get the same shit.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And, CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time out, you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just saved those calls for this possession instead.
Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Who's he got back there?
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air.
I probably don't need to get out the pocket right there.
Up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Wilson.
Oh, good plays. He back to safety over hella far.
It's going to be intercepted. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Eluding the pressure right. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He didn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Well, Love wants to shift things around.
I got to move TJ.
They'll look to throw.
Yeah, see, TJ right there, he's not doing nothing.
Josh Jacobs from 10 yards out, and the Packers have taken the lead. McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of the tiebreaker, isn't it?
Yeah,
I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one.
It got his man complete. Down the left sideline. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. George Pickens, 70 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Boswell for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 70 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
What they're doing.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 21-14.
This is when Madden is the toughest around this time of the year.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well. Only needing one play, it keeps the entire offense rested up.
Here's one deep for Pickens. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Now Wilson. And in for the Steelers touchdown.
The high-scoring game. 21-21 in the first quarter was crazy.
And the Steelers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So what a start. It's not often you even get 3 possessions in a first quarter, but he now has 3 touchdown passes. Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 21.
About to lock in, though.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
About to lock in, though.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing.
To throw now. Here's Love. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And out across midfield down to the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And that play came together really well for them as he found open space, makes the catch, and gets down to the 1-yard line. You know he's kicking himself right now. He thought he had a chance to get a touchdown and put that in his ledger. Instead, his team gets a chance to cash in over these next few plays.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. And now Love going to change things up. A first carry for the all-pro running back. It's Josh Jacobs. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
I gotta be
back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now they'll change things around before the snap. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down.
Let's see if we got the.
These two teams all tied after one.
Okay, we want to get a champion. We want to get a champion.
Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
I want to see if I'm going to get beat over the top. I'm pretty sure that.
Here's Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Finds his receiver, Watson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 23 yards on the play.
I do think that sometimes on 3rd and long, many defenders just get caught watching the sticks instead of watching the ball. And the guy who's got it, because here, they just got the ball into the receiver's hands and told him to do it yourself, a little bit of a desperation play. And he was able to take the short throw and turn it into a big game and a conversion on 3rd down. That's a big pickup.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because...
And he will get this
R-class do not exist against RPOs.
Touchdown, Green Bay. Tucker Kraft, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers
this guy runs all the pro
lead.
shit.
McManus's point after is good, and they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And we will.
Oh, well, it's because I was trying a different defense out. That's why.
To the 30.
I'm not even in my defensive playbook. But yeah, I agree. We ain't got no defense going on right now. He does got a pick on his side though.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
Okay,
and ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate.
Yes.
Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. He's airing it out for Williams. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play that time for Pittsburgh.
Oh, how I love that play.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And now a first chance for the backup here.
Good stick switch. Oh, good stick switch. This guy balling.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
2nd and 10. Gets this out wide to Pickens. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Wilson. That is caught. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Patterson is not going to get a whole lot. Maybe a yard down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Bro, I tried to throw that. Good thing I didn't. 28-28 in the first half. That is a first for me.
3-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that
What's
is
going
going
on,
to tie
David?
our game as we approach halftime. So right back to square one, tied at 20.
Bro, you really got Doc is throwing with Fields and Wilson is dead. It's sad. Okay, well, let me explain something to you with Wilson, though. But one thing about Russell Wilson is his deep throwing accuracy is one of the highest in the game. So that's why I like to use Russell Wilson. A lot of people don't know that.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
The play is so tough to
And they're
stop.
going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
That boy is trash.
Love is going to slide down and pick up the first. Able to find a lot.
That's the reason. That's the main reason I use him over Justin Fields, though.
A 21-yard gain.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they need.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes.
Like I can consistently get baby blues with him on money plays.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Love looking to throw it. That's complete to Dobbs. Now
What's going on, bro?
As they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
I think as he began,
This is what we're gonna do. Let's see if he's smart enough to do it to get rid of the ball.
But he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Let's see if we can get him. Catch him off guard. Waste too much time. What's going on, Ken? We're doing all right. We're just chilling right now. Figured I'd get a little stream in. Let's see if he gets rid of the ball in time.
Love. Escaping the pressure right. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now
It's a good game. This guy's balling. He's stick switching and everything.
The kick by McManus is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis operating on, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around. It's
going to be emotion by the running back.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead.
You can't get a better animation than that. God damn.
NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Love now. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And Watson has it right side. And oh, he takes a shot at the end of that play. Here comes 3rd down and 7. Love, he's going to change the play here. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
I ain't gonna lie.
And an excellent job.
Boy, I thought that was play action.
Got this now all the way down to the 22. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. On play action. Love to throw.
The dots.
And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Tucker Kraft, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Good dots.
And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field.
I don't know why my corner and safety would both follow the outside wide receiver, but
that might be one to remember. Well
it
executed.
is what it is.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing...
This man is running all of the meta. This 3-3 stack just came out.
Now it's Fields. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Could this game be this close if you weren't blitzing? I wasn't blitzing them in the beginning. We were just trying out another type of defense. Based off the way this guy's playing, though, he's pretty smart with his dots. Even if I'm in my lockdown defense, like my try-hard defense, I think this game still kind of goes the same.
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
He's playing a perfect game. He's not making no mistakes. I mean, he's running all the meta in the world. And sometimes, hey, that's all you got to do. You play somebody that runs meta and also know what they're doing like this dude, like, you about to have a hell game.
Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens.
It's one thing when you just run meta just because you're running meta, but when you're running meta and you're good, that's hell. That's a hell game.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Forced out to his left. He's got this to Pickens. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first
He's
down.
definitely 1,000 times better on... Nah, never mind. Because he stick switching and everything. This man is well-rounded when it comes to Madden. Bro, why did you take so long to run that route?
And he just throws this one away.
Because I almost threw a second pick when the last time I was in the red zone with my corner route.
And down here, first and
And he stick switched to the exact person I was going to throw to, which was smart. That's just good game sense.
With another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Like right there, he probably manned him up. He probably manned him up right there. I wasn't expecting him to go play that. I got no excuses, bro. I got outplayed. I got outplayed.
So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner, and I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Extra point from McManus is good, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
I'm not trying to even move my guy back like that.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Hey, chill out. Chill out.
The big play to start. Here's another
this game using the defense. I don't even run.
They go play action now. Wilson, he'll buy some time right. Toward the sideline.
It's very rare you're going to see me go against somebody that knows what they're doing and runs meta like this.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So
if you're talking about my last stream, I was using the Patriots with somebody watching the stream, bro. Like, come on now. I give credit when it's due. When somebody's good, I put it out there. Like, this dude is definitely good.
And he's got it to about the 40.
Even if I had the Chiefs, he probably beats me.
See what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now it's Wilson. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 28. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Throwing is Wilson. That is caught. It's Williams. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that lap.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Russell Wilson. A 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Oh, that one hit me right here, Jason. That one hit me right here. Now you got me thinking, am I really that good? Am I really not that good? Gotta rethink my life now.
2 scores down, 3
I didn't even mean to pick onside kick. I don't even know how to kick onside kicks.
And this one's going to be
I've never even like practiced them.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And Love is going to slide down and pick up the first. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Here's Love.
Yeah, I know what you wanted to do. I know what you wanted to do. Look, that's my chat fault. They got me locking in. Chill.
That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Oh, damn, I might have messed this up. This is not what I meant to do. There we go.
Love.
Look. They making me lock in. They making it bad. Look like he running hurt.
Take possession here at their own 33.
Hey, that's chat's fault. They're making me lock in.
I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw it than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet.
I lost a few good.
Here's Wilson. Rolling to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
The nice thing is that you've still got all your timeouts, so the middle of the field, that should still be an option, especially if you see the defenders pinching the sideline. You can run a little seam route right here and pick up some nice yardage.
I kiss my ass.
A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10.
Uh-oh.
Now Wilson.
What?
And that's going to be incomplete.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Just a difficult situation to be in here in the final minute. Down 2 scores, you know you need some providence from somewhere. They're going to keep firing away till the end, but this one falls incomplete.
Honestly, bro, the Chiefs' defense ain't even that good. It's really, really the offense.
Wilson to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, wide open, complete. And he takes this one into
See what you got me doing, Chad.
all of a sudden,
Chill out.
in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Extra point put through by Boswell. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way.
I really have no idea how to kick off like this.
Successful there on the onside kick try. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Love looking to throw.
Come on, hard pat at, bro. Come on.
Now the Steelers
Do something.
use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Love wants to shift things around. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Steps away to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a
That's a good first game. Good first game vibe.
Gain there, and that should certainly
Can't win them all, folks. Can't win them all.
GG's, bro. Great game.
It was a good game. Good game. Can't even say nothing bad about him.
He's dangerous.
I can't. He wasn't trash.
Almost impossible.
Well, yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too.
I appreciate the respect. You just came in and talk shit. Came in and said GG's.
It's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one
that's
possession game
rare.
at the end,
Most people gonna come in here talking mad shit.
In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gold.
I think that was my first time going against somebody religiously using that formation that's like super meta right now on offense. So every now and then people like mix it in, and they usually just run that wide sales play with the corner up. But he actually had a little scheme going with it. We are not in the same league. Same. Uh-oh. Screen didn't freeze, did it? Shots.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises. One of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line.
He said it's what time?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Throwing is Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily,
they got the ball back.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. A throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout. Now it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he's got this down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Jackson from the shotgun.
Bro, what is my... He's literally in a zone supposed to play in.
15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Jackson now.
No, my fault.
This is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
God damn, bro.
An 11-yard touchdown. And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Sutton.
See my two. Might not be in. That was just a good game, the first game. And then yeah, he did just get lucky right there, recovering his own fumble. But no, the other day was not mine. I try to tell y'all, I'm not that good at Madden. I just be knowing shit.
On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Oh, not mid blitzer.
In motion goes the tight end.
My kryptonite right here.
Here's Wilson to throw. He's got a man, complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Calvin Austin.
Unless he's a
74 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Got right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to him, a big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest.
Bro, throw the ball. I'm literally holding the button to throw the ball. Oh my God, maybe it's not my day. I'm literally holding the button to throw the ball.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson.
Oh, good job. He switched it up. That's wild.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Jackson.
Say that hard. He broke the tackle.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. To throw again is Jackson. Dancing to his left.
A whole fucking boom hit stick. Green. No fumble.
First quarter of play. 8-6 the score after 1.
Big, like that's a tackling safety right there. Perfect hit stick, and he holds on to it.
A 2nd down and 9 to go. From the gun, Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Bro, oh my God.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Now it's Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. 2nd down and 6 now. Here's Jackson to throw.
The fuck was he throwing that to?
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Here's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now
I just picked the same damn defense. I was trying to get out of it.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here.
I just picked the same damn defense.
They'll come out in the pistol. Henry not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6.
You got lucky a couple times already.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Jackson, option right.
He got lucky with the fumble the first time. He got lucky that he didn't fumble when I hit him with a perfect hit stick.
Down as a loss of 5. drive, and it brings up third down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield.
Stop going out there, bro.
But if you got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Throw right side is complete
Ain't
to
no
Andrews.
fucking way, bro.
What?
What?
For a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar
Oh
Jackson.
my God.
Andrews. And the Ravens have retaken the lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point
God damn, bro.
Tucker now.
There ain't much I can do about that.
Touchdown. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
And especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Wilson. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 26. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Now it's Wilson. He's got this to Pickens. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Wilson will throw again. Nice
Get in there.
at that time, but it's 2nd and goal. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Second and goal from the 1.
Bro, I swear to God, if I can't get the ball off right here.
Here's Wilson. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Russell Wilson wins
Man,
the first
the crazy thing is he almost played that. I think if I didn't throw a high ball right there, that possible picks.
Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, gotta give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Cameron Sutton. And the Steelers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
You couldn't get over him?
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Here's one deep for Pickens. And he's got it inside the 10. And he's in for the...
Get him out of here. Yeah, it's comp today, huh? 2 champs in a row. I'm only in the elite. Make it easy on your boy. Purple, that's the champ, right? Let me see. Yeah, champions. Give me somebody easier, man. What's Geno Smith throwing? Deep throw. Not bad. I think Russell's is like, yeah, 87. His throwing stats are not bad at all. His mid could be a little bit better, but my boy CJ got that 88. I haven't played him. I've seen a couple of his videos though. He's real strategic on how he plays. He plays real simple but smart. He's popped up a few times on my channel. You know what? I don't think I have ever used the Vikings. Should we use the Vikings? Them boys ain't got a single burner though. Browns. I used to love the Browns. They used to have a burner and everything. Them boys is cheeks now. Got Jared Judy. Yeah, you ain't got nobody fast to throw to. They got a good defense though. Eesh. The cheetah. I was thinking about playing with the Dolphins earlier, but I don't know why. I just can't play good with the Dolphins. I can't. This man's about to be a problem next year. Panthers used to be fast back in the day. Now, look at Tua's deep throw accuracy. This is why I want to use him. His throw power is not that good, but hey, people gonna be fans of whoever they had a time period where they were the team where they had Steve Smith, what's his name, coming in as a rookie. They had two-headed running back, Williams, and I forgot the other dude's name. That used to be nice. On top of that, they got some of the cleanest jerseys. That powder blue. Yeah, Jay Stu. Yeah, there you go. That's that two-headed monster I used to have with Steve Smith. But do you think Bryce is actually gonna be their like franchise guy though? We'll try the Seahawks. if I'm being honest, I don't know because I don't really like read much into Panthers stuff. I don't see him being their franchise guy. I could be wrong though, because like I said, I don't really keep up with him like that. But yeah, the Panthers used to be a problem. I saw the last 5 games battling. See intelligence or intangible needs help. I don't know. The few times I've seen him play, I just feel like he's still at the college level, if that makes any sense. Yeah, no, y'all's defense is terrible. That's the Bama quarterback curse. I feel like that happens a lot with them, right? Yeah, like they have really good college quarterbacks, but then they can't transition.
Welcome, football fans.
And that could be what hurts them. Like they're used to having the best of the best, and then you put them in the NFL, and the best of the best might not be even third on the list. I mean, I agree with you. You know, let's see what he can do with the top tier defense and the #1 wide receiver, and maybe that could change some things around. But it does make sense what he's saying though. Like coming from the best college team, you got everything top tier, where you might not have to do as much work.
Returnable from the 1. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
Adam Thielen, yeah, and that's just the old head. I'm not saying he's trash, but I do think he needs to make it to that next level already. But you got a point though. He ain't got no help.
So their offense
He has zero help.
This game started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air with Smith. Escapes the pocket. Pass taken in by Lockett. And he's up to the 35
Just young with a little
line
help.
as they reel him in.
Yeah, it's very rare that you're gonna get people like Lamar, Daniels. They come in just balling. You seen that the way he got pushed? It was because they pressed him.
Here's 2nd and 2. He puts some power on a deep one left. This is caught inside the 15. All the way, touchdown Seattle.
Press animations.
The Seahawks take a
That's what happens when a top tier wide receiver with good release goes against a top tier cornerback with good press.
Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all
the one person I'm looking forward to next year is Buddy from the Bears. Their excuse was he didn't have an O-line. They literally just built this man one of the best O-line that he could have. So if he can't produce with the O-line he has now, on top of still having decent weapons, Yeah, he might be a bust. And the Bears got good defense
And
too.
that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
What's going on, Jay?
First and 10 now from the 30. Quick throw, right side, complete.
Offense wins Madden 100%.
Offense up to the line fast. Second and 8. This one's
I
snagged by
thought I
Dallas
put a
Goedert.
Arthur out there.
He's got room to roam here.
Wait,
He's at the 30.
I swear to God, I'm about to give up on this game.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Oh no, I'm not even using the Eagles, but that's how you use them right there. Just catch the ball and break every tackle.
So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles start off well to tie things 7-7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on him.
Come on, man.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
I ain't gonna lie though, I suck with the Eagles. On offense, at least. I'm good with them on defense, but on offense, I'm ass.
Blitz coming for Smith. Buys time, rolling right.
Why he take that little jab step?
Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Is he that archetype that does the jab step before he does the route? There's no way.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to the air. It's Smith. He's going to push one deep down the route. He's got it deep downfield.
Motherfucker big as shit.
There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
I think I compare DK Metcalf more to Terrell Owens than I do
Here's
Megatron.
Myers now to handle the kickoff.
Because Megatron, I mean, he wasn't like built like that, like swole. He was just big. Terrell Owens was swole.
From the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. This one misses the tight end. And it sets up second down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged
It's a good blitz. I'm not using it right now.
To take away
but
those open shots downfield.
If I'm being honest, I'm not comfortable like giving that blitz to y'all and like try to act like it's a top tier blitz. Don't get me wrong, when it works, it works.
And that
Like,
pushes them back.
it's
Third
fast.
down coming up.
You got to make a quick decision.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel
But I
what it
feel like you
feels
gotta
when you're a QB and you
the
just
main
feel
reason
the
I'm against
air
it
in
right
the
now is
pocket
because
get
it's
sucked
one of the
out,
D
and
linemen
you know there's no
comes off
escape.
the
It
line
can be just
to play
one
zone, which I
heck of a
don't like.
deflating feeling.
And if you
For
don't want that, you got to
defense
make like
puts a
extra
step on the
adjustments.
board.
He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's
When it
incomplete.
works though, it
Now
is
we
one.
go fourth
I'm not
down.
gonna say one of the fastest. It's the fastest loop blitz in the game.
Well, he should because
I think it's good to say for like a third down situation or like this if he went for it.
Fourth down and on comes the punt team and the kicks
But
away.
as a consistent, damn.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Seahawks football.
I've been liking this money play though. I've been liking this one.
Downs for him at the 32. They kick the running back in motion. First and 10 now. Here's Smith.
I thought I got that
Pressure
off.
nearly got to him, but still a good play
Yeah, that's all you're gonna see.
defensively.
Once you start playing competitive, all you're gonna see is loop blitzes.
Hear about closing speed so often when
Like
you
the first guy we
evaluate
played,
players.
he ran
Once
nothing but
he
loop
senses
blitzes.
the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
It's sad, but that's the only way you get pressure.
Pass. Here's second down.
Like real shit. That's the like. Other than that, you try to send 3. You get lucky if you send 4. Sometimes you'll get an instant shed, but it sucks. There's so many things you have to do on defense just to like get pressure and have good defense.
He's on the move. He's gonna let this go deep down.
I did not think he was gonna be fast enough to keep up with
First
him.
time this game they've looked to him. So now it's gonna be third and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Now motion him out of the backfield. Running
I'm just
back
be
sets
coming
in
up with
motion.
money plays like this. I haven't ran a money play like this. I don't even know if it's gonna work, but we're just throwing it out there.
Throwing on third, Smith.
I had him open. God
Just
damn it.
moving up, they're able to drop it.
I need to change next year. 4-man rush should get home in about 2.5 seconds. Yeah.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half.
You'll see me get sacked because I go for money
This
plays.
defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little
But
bit.
like if I'm just
Kinda
dinking and
reminds me, Kate,
diming,
in baseball, when you're facing a
you're
big
not
pitcher,
gonna get to the
just get
quarterback
somebody
fast
on
enough.
base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
Smith on fourth down. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. What a call. They wind up with 12 on fourth down and pull off the conversion.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
That's my go-to play right there. I kill myself trying to bomb online.
Big fourth
I'm the
down
same way.
call
Like
is
I
how it
know I
goes
can play
out
like
first
that,
quarter.
but
Neither side
I'm too
separating
addicted
much
to
so
doing the
far.
damn money plays.
We'll return to the link right after this.
Like I'll literally lose games knowing I got other people open that I should have threw to, but I be forcing that money play way too much.
About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
We're gonna go for the. I don't call timeout.
Signals and
Yeah, I do it all the time, bro. All the
first
time.
down play. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Like I don't know how many times a drag route is wide open, but because I'm waiting for that money play and then it's too late and I'm sacked. We'll go for a rocket catch though. For the rocket catch.
From the gun, Smith. He's going deep. That one is incomplete.
You got knockout
Coming
kills over
on
there?
through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Second and 10. Again, it's Smith. That's a catch. Jackson Smith in Jigba. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2.
He got a safety helping with DK over there.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And that brings up 4th and short.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
This has to be covered 2-man, right? I'm going to lock it here.
And again, it's Smith. That's cut beyond the marker.
This Madden has the most malfunctioning pressure.
It's a 13-yard
Don't know what to
pickup,
say
and
on
nowhere
it.
at all on their
That's the
side
issue with
for
this
being
game,
able to
though.
reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive.
Said malfunction, manufactured pressure. But
First
the
down,
thing,
ball at the 36.
and this is another reason I really don't have anything against loop blitzes. It's because if you watch real life, like loop blitzes are some of the best blitzes in real life. Now, obviously, it's not the same.
Chased out to his right. He just throws this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do.
Oh, 100%.
Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket.
100%.
It's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did.
Because this game is not.
Has to get rid of it.
They don't make Madden or football games in general
So after the incompletion,
for the competitive player. They make it for your average player, your average person that just wants to pick up the game and play a football game. And they're gonna keep them excited by, oh, I'm doing good on offense. I'm doing good.
Walker gets it for the first time. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Zach Bond with the tackle. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Timeout.
Oh yeah, they're real. That's what I said. They really do loop blitzes in real life. 100%. And those are some of the most effective blitzes in real life. That's why I'm not completely against it, but your O-line should know how to pick it up.
They kick the running back in motion.
This cover 3, we might have DK.
They're gonna throw it on 3rd.
Oh, that this came in quick as hell.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target to hit him. Altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
That's one thing about Madden. I wish they did better, like rewarding good defense. I don't know how many times I've been on stream and y'all hear me complain about some stupid shit. Just have mid-zone kill.
Throwing from the gun. He's got it to his running back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
Like, for example, when I got a complete, perfectly timed hit stick on Lamar Jackson.
I know exactly what's going to happen.
Lamar Jackson, but that should be a fumble. 100%, that should be a fumble.
See, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do
Nah, I can't say that. I think every Madden is like pass friendly, but I forgot what year it was. Maybe I think it was Madden 20, where the I formation was like king. Could be wrong.
Pressure comes. Smith. Cut near the goal line.
I want to say it was Madden 20 where I formation was king. I think that's the only Madden that was like run heavy. Other than that, almost every Madden is like pass heavy.
So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that.
I'm still waiting for the day, though, that
and it pays off with the touchdown.
Madden fixes, if I'm in a dime formation going against a heavy 3 tight end set, they should be able to pancake my guys. Madden 20 is when stretches was crazy, yeah, then that's the one. Like if I got, and on top of dime formation, stubbing my linebackers for safeties. I don't know how many of y'all in the chat played real football, but every time a guard pulled and I was at cornerback, I either got to get out of the way or I'm getting ran over by that guard. There was no me getting around them unless I just juked them to get to the running back. Madden, it's always trash. Like if I'm in this like if I'm in this dime 3-2 and I got safeties in, and they come out in a 3 tight end set, I should not be able to just shoot gaps. Like blocking should, like if I get my left guard, right guard gets right in front of your DB, it's over for that DB. It's over for that DB. At least it should be.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. 1st and 10, here's Hurts. Goddard brings it in on the slant. And they catch up to him.
Exactly. You shouldn't be able to play dime and stop a run at all. Oh.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way
exactly. If I got a heavy set and you got a light box, I should be able to run the ball on you. That I do agree they should make linebackers more usable. It sucks that you have to have lurker to even be able to effectively use a linebacker.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. This one finds Goddard. He's got it in the red zone. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain.
But I'm not the only bro. Y'all all think the same way I'm thinking. It ain't just me. They just don't want to listen. It ain't just me.
What's left of this half?
Exactly. It makes no sense.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Hurts throwing again.
That tight, he ate me up with that tight end right there.
The Eagles make it a one-score game before halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Point after added on by Elliott.
Like nickel should be the most well-rounded defense. You got 2 linebackers, 4 down linemen, sometimes 3, maybe 3 linebackers, and then you have a slot cornerback. It's your most well-rounded defense. It's going to be able to stop the run somewhat and also stop the pass depending on personnel.
Possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35.
But see, that's not even true. And see, that's the problem. What Marcus is talking about. You can still shoot the gap. That's what we're saying. Like, you shouldn't be in a dime formation. You might think what he's saying is wrong, but you should see the way I run my dime formation against run formation sometimes. I will literally leave the middle wide open, and I'll still be able to get shoot the gap and stop the running back.
They go play action. Here's Smith. Flushed out of the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as a
Oh,
QB
real football, you try to spread the D-line up and just leave it wide open against a full tight end set. Yeah, it's over. I'm scoring on that. They're running it down your throat every time.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
I just messed up the whole play.
Now Smith. Forced out to his right. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout.
My man is tired.
That's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Smith and Jigba going in motion right.
Hey, appreciate the super chat, brother.
Third and one. On the move, headed right. That's complete. Here's Brown.
Boy, he's slow as hell.
After he gets into the 48.
I couldn't get out of bounds.
That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their
Play the game
adjustments
is more
and then
before
return with
work.
more of
Didn't
the
run against
NFL
one
on
before.
EA Sports in just
Exactly.
a little bit.
Exactly.
After the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
Don't get me wrong. I'm always going to complain about Madden, but I'm always going to fucking play it no matter what. I'm going to figure out a way to make it fun. Like, sometimes you got to run the meta. You just got to. Oh, 100%. Especially with deep balls, Reggie. His deep ball throw accuracy is 83. That's one of the reasons I stopped using the Chiefs as much. He is an overthrow machine.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Madden's never going to be 100% realistic. Don't even get me started with college. I always have people saying college is better, it's more realistic. There's no way in hell you think college is more realistic. College is literally made for anybody to pick up and play. Oh, it's a fun game overall. I like both of them. I love both college and Madden. I'm a play them regardless. That every game's gonna come with their problems. Don't matter what it is.
Hurts setting up to throw. That's Connie. It's Saquon Barkley.
I thought he was gonna cut back. Good cutback.
Down to the 10.
Bro, we've been talking about pursuit angle since the game came out. They made one adjustment to it. It didn't change anything. Oh yeah, we're always gonna complain about it.
They punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
It is part of the fun. It's a good stress.
In the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles tie this game at 21.
We be talking all this shit like we know how to design video games.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Nah, I agree with you. Pursuit angles, and my biggest complaint with pursuit angles is when you guess pass. Like, I get it, you're guessing pass, but it does not mean my player has to act like a middle school, elementary school, forgets how to take angles at all. Like, slow them down a little bit, okay, cool, but don't take his pursuit angle away. They take your pursuit angle away and they make you slow down if you guess pass. It's insane.
Here's Smith. Completed to Lockett.
Like, look at this shit. Like, what?
And they catch up to him, but not until he's
Yeah, exactly. You guess pass, it's over if they get a good run on you, especially like a stretch.
He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Right now, you had when you just be bouncing off people, it's like, and when they got Derrick Henry and then he ends up breaking like a third tackle out of nowhere, it's crazy.
Smith on first down. Trying for the deep ball. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Seattle. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels.
Exactly.
And he did just that.
Sometimes it's better to not even try to assist.
Right? Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump.
Derrick Henry, hey, the way Derrick Henry just bouncing off of people is insane.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchdown.
My favorite quarterback to use in regs. That is a good question. I would probably have to say Dak Prescott. He throws automatic blues on every single deep ball.
First and 10 now from the 30.
You don't believe me? Go use him. He is the best regs quarterback.
There was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
All right, here we go. Second down. Hurts now from the gun.
I messed my own player up.
Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45.
This tight end is like
It's a 30-yard
best tight end I've ever played against.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field and
Oh, 100%. Like once he gets that, he just breaks free. It's over.
Like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down throwing for Hurts. Escapes the pocket.
Thank God.
It's Dotson on
Thank
the
God,
edge.
bro.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Throwing here, Hurts.
Bro, and look, I'm not even complaining about that.
And he officially gets them into the red zone.
Yeah, I read it, bro. I read it.
It's a pickup of 26.
I don't know if you meant to put that. I think you put like, I need to lose more games or something like that.
Working inside the red zone. This finds Smith. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kid, I was on the field with a young high school quarterback just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket.
Oh my God. I took the perfect angle to take that out.
From one side of the field to the other, to give him a chance to make a play.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Eagles in possession.
Nah, you're good, bro. You always coming here showing love.
Reachable.
I'm not mad at it at all.
Third and a lone yard coming up. He has it on the QB sneak.
He didn't get it.
Just short of the marker,
This ain't
maybe a
real life.
yard
This ain't no
away.
damn push.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
100%. I believe he's
Less than a yard needed here on 4th.
He's gonna do a quarterback sneak. I'm guessing. I could be wrong.
Back to throw it.
I took the wrong angle.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. All right,
Yeah, he does take, because he always has to squat back down. He does take too long to do hot routes. I can't use the Eagles because they just don't got enough speed for me on at wide receiver. Love using them in Madden 24 with Wes Watkins.
splits the
Yeah, that
uprights.
team was my comp
And the
team right
Eagles
there.
tie us up 28-all. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 30.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost.
Nah,
that's exactly
it's not
what
really a
excellent
dog
special
fight.
teams do. They turn it around.
I think
It's
I
why
was just
that
chatting it
third
up with
phase
chat
is
for the most part.
coached and coached because you never know when your
You're not that
opportunity
bad,
may
bro.
arise. What
I think
a
everybody
great
I played
return
today
to
is
begin
champion
this drive.
so far.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Cut by Lockett. Continuing to move past the 45. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I ain't gonna lie, his tight end has just been working me the whole game. The tight end has been working me the whole game.
He's on the move. And
Like
he's
right
able to
there, I
get
think
this
that should have
down
been
to
a
the
fumble.
36.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Slightly better, not that much better.
From the gun, Smith. Wow, his first real mistake.
Wide receiver ran the route for my guy. Good break on that, Rodgers.
As he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Oh, coaches just love that.
I would say
right
yes
there
and no.
instantly, as he made
Like,
the pick.
there's
Everybody's
days where I'm
looking for
like
Brock
matched up
doing
with a
their
lot
part
of
to set
comp,
up the return.
but then
And I
there's
know it
also
pales
days
in
where I'm matched
comparison
up
to giving
like
up the turnover, but
with just your
how about
average
that
Madden
on the
player,
other side to try
and
get
I
around
could
and
be
stop potential
at
big
any
six?
rank.
I think everybody
Like I've been in
deserves
champ
credit on the
before, I've been
field
in
for
top
that.
100.
First down, Earl Barkley. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Not a ton of
I don't
yards,
think your
but
rank
still
matters
showing
too
that
much.
commitment to the
Because I've been in
ground.
bronze
That
going
keeps
against
the
top
defense
100
from
guys. I've
loading
been
up
in
coverage
top
and
100 going
focusing
against bronze
entirely on the
guys.
passing game.
Been in
So
champ
that
going
brings
against
us to the 2-minute
silver.
warning in Philly. Eagles
I
pushing
probably
to
did
get
have the
within
cross,
range
I'm not
for a
gonna lie.
game winner.
No, the first game I played today, I think that was probably the best person.
They'll come to the line here,
I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm not trying to talk down on this guy because he is good. But for the most part, if I'm being honest, bro, I have not been locked
Hurts
in.
looking to throw.
And his tight end has been breaking crazy tackles.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
The first guy I
I'm
played,
sure coach and play caller
I
doesn't
gotta give
mind
him
making
all
the
his
job a
props.
little bit easier.
That was
Play
comp.
calling's a lot simpler and
For me, at least.
easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They've got first
Not
down
saying
from
this
the
guy's not
31.
good, because he's not bad at all.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just one.
I don't think EA is gonna ever get. I don't think they're ever gonna get matchmaking
Too many
right.
plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
But if I'm being honest, for a game like Madden, that's kind of a good thing.
On second down, here's Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much.
That's
before
kind of a
getting
good
brought
thing.
down. Now Seattle
Think
gonna call
about it.
that
If you're
second
top
timeout.
100, you don't want to play
Still one
nothing
more
but top
in their
100
pocket to
guys the whole
use.
time. Every now and then, you're gonna want to play a silver player, a bronze player. Yeah, 100%. See, the only time you actually deal with that is if you're in mud. Because even your bronze guys are trying to sweat.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They go to Barkley again.
Bro, I was not expecting a run.
And he stopped
He got
just
a
before
first?
he reaches the red zone at the 21. Call it 7 yards.
I was not
play,
expecting
and
to
that's enough for
run.
the first down.
Good call.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Overall, I think this is one of the better days comp-wise for me. Like I think everybody I played against today was champ. I want to say everybody I played. I don't remember seeing this guy's card.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we
Which I mean, honestly, I don't mind because I like the chess matches more than anything. But do I want to sweat every day, all day? Hell no.
Because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They're gonna run with Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you.
Yeah, I did when they first came out, but I took them all.
It's telling that running back sorry. We did
Oh, yeah, it was a good game. I said I'm not taking nothing away from him.
And with 4 seconds remaining,
But 100%, he's not the most comp I played today.
This game now resting on the leg of Jake Elliott. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment.
Ain't gonna lie, if this was me, I'm missing this. I can't even make regular field goals. He almost missed it.
Field goal gives them the lead.
I don't even know what you mean by the Eagles premiums.
That scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Yeah, I would never buy anything like that from Madden. All right, fellas, we got one more chance. Gotta bring the play out. Gotta bring the play out. This has been my bread and butter go-to against prevent defense. He's actually one of the smarter ones to actually drop his guy back. I'm not even in the right play.
One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That's
imagine DK just breaking all them tackles.
And he breaks into
They put it to 10. Pay's next. Pay's next.
So beneath the chorus of fly,
hey, nah, that's real stuff though. That aggressive blocking. Let's see if we can get a home game with them.
They weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the
What's
game
what? What are you talking about?
What a memorable way to win it. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't even know what the whole Eagles premium thing is. I just thought you just upgrade that prevent beater. We just beat it right there. Yeah, because we just be playing now. It's not even that serious anymore. It's fun and still, but I'm not locked in like I used to. Just be out here now. Towards the end of the year, that's when I'll start picking back up, like being more serious with Madden, because that means the next Madden's coming out. I think I'm gonna just play man coverage and press. I don't remember the last time I got a home field advantage. Cover 2-man press all game. But I tell you what though, when that cover 2-man works It is one of the most annoying defenses that you could go against. Start my last game too, because I gotta go get my hair cut. Come on, let's get home field.
In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here. Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas.
Not a bad matchup though. Hey, low-key Raiders defense is comp. 96 speed, 294 speeds, 196 speed cornerback. Two good guys on the D-line.
And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Oh, he's sending heat. He's sending a 5-man, 100%. I'm about to be able to, I'm not gonna get this off. Oh, he did
Right
it.
to the air, it's Levis. Buys time, rolling right. Going deep right away. Big game downfield. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Might be a little hot.
Goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on
Be
a
a little
big
hot.
shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
On the play
Goes
fake,
that
it's
5-man.
Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
I did that wrong.
Running back sent in motion. To throw again on second down, Levis. That's going to be caught, Tony Pollard. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on to the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. Throwing his Levis on third down. Has the connection to Ridley. And they hit him right after he made that catch. That's going to deny him the first. It's fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He connects downfield on four. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing now on first down, Levis. Into traffic, complete. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the one. They kick the running back in motion. Levis throwing again.
The block 83.
Touchdown, Tennessee. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established and into top gear right here early on.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
I think we're gonna run man press. Let's see what they about.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
I gotta put me a linebacker on the line though.
Right to the air, it's Minshew. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40.
They got a good coverage linebacker.
There. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Where's he at?
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff.
Oh, he might be a linebacker. Okay, I'll take him out.
At the line for no gain.
Let's put a safety here.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
There we go.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well
Is
have been
that
a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's
Jerome Baker?
When you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10 now.
Best defense in the game, hands down. Best defense in the game.
Takes it away. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Levis here on 1st down.
Seen the blitz, so I don't know why I didn't adjust to it. He on 13 yards.
Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Escapes the pocket. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, Levis.
This man's on drop for at 15-ish.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. He sent a man in motion. They'll go Levis. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
I thought he was turning around already.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Now first run of the game, Zamir White. And he's dropped just short of the marker.
Stop running the ball, bro.
Away. Working quickly here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Getting out to his left. He'll make a big play on the ground.
You gotta go ahead and put a quarterback insane out there.
Down around the 34.
Unfortunate.
That one gains 7. And that's a Vegas first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Tucker now in motion right. Broke through the tackle.
It's insane, bro.
And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Escapes out to the left.
Lockdown defense. Ain't no better.
I don't think he's going to get much
Lockdown
advantage
defense.
as he heads out of bounds right near the line.
You know, that play is so indicative of what we see in training camps all over football. Pursue, pursue, pursue. Blanketed coverage on the back end, and look at that defense fly. No gain on the play, but it very much feels like a sack for that defense.
And he's able to get this down to the 13.
5'8", 170 doing that.
Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Flush down
Lockdown defense. Ain't no other better one.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in
Hell,
their
it probably
pocket
even
for
blocks
what's
field
left of
goals.
this half. So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt.
Oh, the tight end.
Down now to a 4-point game.
You know, you look at that third
Best
down
in the
play,
business right now.
and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why
Appreciate it.
situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
All right, for example, how we were just talking about like comp and all that. First 3 games we played, definitely champion level players. They were all pretty good. This guy, I don't know, maybe because I picked Titans, they're trying to help me out. Not the greatest. Let me stop talking.
Levis from the shotgun. Boyd hauls it
Or
in.
they just start giving them fumbles. Crazy.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Cover 2 man. This can't be cover 2 man, right? He's not in cover 2 man. I don't want to believe it.
Levis now on 1st down. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball left side. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Levis throwing again on 2nd down. He's trying to go deep again. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Folk on now to try the point after. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table.
What happened with Stephen A. and LeBron? I don't even be keeping up with basketball like that. I do here and there. Usually I'll hear about the news.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away.
What happened between them?
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw.
Bro, he just did the same thing to me. I was trying to click on the safety to go to the middle.
And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. That is as efficient as an offense can be.
That is the best play against cover 2 man and cover 2
They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared
right
for their
there.
next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one
I didn't
hit the
even see
sweet
that.
spot on the barrel and got out of the yard.
They're
in a
about the
hurry.
same age.
Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders cut it to a field goal game. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock,
He gonna
with
throw
you.
it in? I don't
So we
know,
get back and
bro.
see what the second half has in store
LeBron is
for
a
us.
grown man and some. But Stephen A's like what, 6'1", 6'2"? Looks like my Bills playbook. Bills do got a good playbook.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the pistol, Minshew.
Lockdown defense.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play.
Playbook. I used it here and there.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, White. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Throwing now, 3rd and 2.
Bro, what? Go guard the running back.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Minshew.
Every time I don't put a quarterback spot out there.
He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Minshew working from the gun.
Bro, they are bagging them up.
Forced out to his right.
Bad.
He's keeping it again. Toward the sideline, and he's got it.
Yo.
A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on
All
the
I'm doing
offense.
is pressing and shading outside too.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Out of the gun, Minshew.
And he still plays
It's
that.
incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate. Before he was able to recover and provide the hit.
He gonna try to go for that comeback route. Putting that crow route out there. Nah, the Titans cornerbacks are pretty good. Especially if you want against a team like this. Oh, we played that.
On the move, headed
Oh
right.
my God, get to the
Down
quarterback.
the right sideline. And he'll be touched down after a big play. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
He's running the ball.
Working inside the red zone.
Lockdown defense.
Intercepted. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there
What do y'all
are
think has the best man
interceptions
coverage in the game,
inside
period,
the
hands
red
down?
zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
He's on the move. Completed to Pollard. Ooh, play didn't develop
press man's
like he
new
needed.
meta.
He goes out behind the
It really
line.
can be a problem if you have the right
It's what
team.
these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open
Bucks,
man.
I can see the Bucks as one of the best.
Defense showing blitz. Levis. He's got a man left. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Oh yeah, Green Bay was up there. I think the Ravens. Yeah, I was about to say the Ravens are definitely up there.
Throwing now on first down. Levis. And they push this down to the opposing 47.
I remember. I think that was last
This
year.
is the end of the third quarter. The Titans have it.
Yeah, same with the
lead.
Falcons.
Just gotta hang on for a little bit longer.
Yeah, the Falcons and Ravens have the same home field advantage, and they both got good DBs.
Football on that 47.
Imagine doing that cover 2 man with the Ravens or the Falcons pressing, playing outside, and you're going against a team that don't really got that good of wide receivers. It's over. Hey, right here, I need Calvin really to eat.
Shotgun now for Levis. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he'll get it down to the 24.
People of the Browns. Hey, I'm gonna stream again later tonight. This is my last stream, or my last game right here, because I'm gonna go get my haircut. But after the stream tonight, it's probably gonna be like around 9 to 10ish. I'll play with the Browns. Dude, I think you're the second person to ask me to play with the Browns.
Levis throwing again.
This is so
This one
ass.
falls incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So second down coming up. Levis now against the blitz. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they can't jump to him, but not until he's
go,
got a
Whitney.
huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And now they have a first and goal.
Can I motion him out? Okay, I want to see what this does. Not letting me motion him out.
Levis setting to throw.
Oh, Levis?
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
I've been using freeform since freeform was the thing. Was it last year or 2023?
Will Levis with the touchdown.
But I've been
His
using it
third
ever
total
since.
score in this game.
How long did it take me to perfect it? I ain't gonna lie to you. I still wouldn't say I perfected it. Like, I got real good with it.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt.
The more you
know,
use
my
the
day,
same
you could be a
quarterback, though, the
locksmith,
better you're gonna be with
right?
them
You could
eyeball
just do
cheese.
the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist.
Yeah,
And you got to
about
be an artist
7.
that can create when things break down.
Exactly.
It's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
100%, I agree with that. Like, yeah, it was a little cheesy, but if you're throwing to a tall wide receiver that can catch in traffic,
Stonehouse now to kick
you
this
expect
one
that.
away.
But you're 100% right. Like, if you don't throw a high ball and the
And he
defender's
wasn't
7 yards
chancing a
behind,
return
he can still
there,
pick it
putting
off.
out of the back of the end zone for a
Let's lock
touchback.
down real quick. Best defense in the game.
First and 10 now from the 30. looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That one's complete over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down to the 47. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders gotta score in a hurry. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Throwing here, Minshew. Getting out to his left. He can run it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Raiders first. Now Minshew. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. He's got it deep downfield. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
I didn't know using a free form.
They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey,
how far? Where is it?
Stop him either.
Yeah, there's something.
What is your reticle speed at?
You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense.
I guarantee you it's because your reticle speed, 100%.
And they just exposed them.
Drop that thing down to like 2 or 3. And if that's still a problem, drop it down to 1. I guarantee you that'll fix half your problems.
So with less than a minute and a half to play, they must recover this onside effort.
Loki, I want him to get it.
And the Titans are able to cover up the kick. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it.
Hey, cool. I was trying to put you back.
Turnover, the defense forces the big play. Needed to try it, we all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts.
With smash, though, there's a bunch of them.
Can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop,
Promise you, bro, when you put it back on, look at your reticle speed, drop that down. That makes people overthrow like crazy.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White.
Well, I guess all he needs is a field goal, huh?
And he's going to be blocked down after
empty wide slots is the best.
Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Running on 2nd with White.
Man, I wanted to get, I tried to give him the ball back because I thought he was going to kind of pass the ball on.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
It's not what we want to see, bro. Get into some passing.
Along the 20. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn
Can't get off the block.
Yards.
I would have been right there for that. Couldn't get off the block. Man, I thought he was gonna throw the ball downfield, not run the ball. Hey, later tonight though, when I stream, I'm gonna try to get the best man coverage team and just press the hell out of people.
The Raiders kicking team is
Let's see if we got it in the stuff.
Jackson now to return it. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Big gain downfield. And what a play. He scores. They get to the end zone on the final snap, and the huge moment wins them the game.
Oh, baby.
For students of this incredible game, Brock, they'll know just how incredible a finish we all just witnessed. Very rarely does a game end on a walk-off.
He thought I was going to go out of bounds. That's why I did that. He thought I was going to go out of bounds.
Yeah, these fans, they came here hoping for a good game. and they got a great one. They were all just treated to what you and I were treated to, one of the most memorable finishes we've ever called.
So it's a win on the road for the Titans.
Hey, no, but we're going to stream. Actually, I got a franchise game later, depending on how dude's feeling. Got a franchise game that we might play later tonight. And then we're going to go ahead and just find the best man coverage teams and regs and just press people.
All of the above.
Unless they got the Chiefs.
The adrenaline surge they feel right now.
Hopefully we don't go against them.
Major turn throughout the second half.
Up here, Madden animation. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be Ravens is going to be one of them.
And that you hope in all these moments you can.
You think the Broncos got the best man coverage? Let's go look real quick. Get more or less an idea of who we might use. We'll try different teams, just pressing. Let's see. I haven't seen Broncos like that. Yeah, Atlanta's definitely gonna be up. I mean, yeah, you got Sertan. I try to set me up talking about it, bro. I can't lock up the whole defense with one guy. I remember I used to be real good. I mean, that's. We need at least 3 guys with like 80 something. Cowboys not bad. I got to, bro. I got my haircut's at 12. Trust me, I want to stay on. Dolphins? Dolphins? Of course, yeah, the Eagles is one of them. Jets, maybe. Might be the Dolphins. Let me find out, Patriots. See, and I think that's not bad. Damn, there's only one team that has 2 really good Texans. Might be the Dolphins. Oh, look at that. That's what we want to see. But 80, they ain't got nobody to lock up that top tier. Do they got good man cover safeties? No. Y'all boys trying to set me up talking about the Broncos. Okay, we got Winfield. So that's 2 high 80s and a high 70. 2 high 70s. Bucks ain't bad. Every time I get close to the Chiefs, my controller's like this. Low key, I think it's the Dolphins. Look, you got Hollins 82 man coverage. We got Ramsey, Fuller 88, Ramsey 94. He be knocking people down. Wait, bench press? He can knock some people down. Might be the Dolphins. And then you got, oh boy, he's fast too, right? He like 93 speed, 94 speed. Might be the Dolphins. Nah, but hey, that's what we're gonna get going on tonight. But yeah, nah, that's gonna be it for this one.